Drivin Ivan here. I'm going to take a quick drive in the Subaru BRZ and tell you what I think. Well, I've had a lot of seat time and track time even in the Scion FRS, which is now the 86, gone to the international name. But the BRZ here by Subaru has always been the BRZ. And although they're twin cars, this one certainly has a bit of personality now because it's all new. And this is the sporty, powerful version. And I think it's a pretty sharp car, really, from any angle. It kind of has Ferrari looks in the back with the aerodynamics underneath. You can tell that they're using the wind to definitely increase your handling ability, and that's very, very cool. It's aggressive in all the right ways. I think the front is really, really, really cool. But really, from any angle, I think it's a looker. It's sporty, it looks fast, and it looks fun. Let's check it out and see if it really is. Inside, it's sleek, and it just looks like a sports car, as it should. Look at those huge side bolsters and the bold BRZ on the seats. I'm actually not a fan of the suede Alcantara. Kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, like velvet, but I know that people are using it for speed these days. Everybody from Lamborghini, McLaren, Ferrari, you name it, Alcantara's in, but it's not really my thing. I do like, however, all the other sporty features that they put into this car. The red stitching here and a bit of the carbon fiber look. Very nice, and it definitely conveys a sportiness that is essential to a car like the BRZ. It's very simplistic. 2 cup holders, some storage here, a charger. You've got actually heated seats, which is nice. A real handbrake, which you definitely want in a car like this. 6-speed manual transmission, of course. You can cancel the traction control in 2 ways, just normally, and then there's a track off, which really, really tells you that you better know what you're doing if you're going to do it. Check out this torque power gauge here. Pretty cool. Nice to have, and also nice to have a large tachometer right in the middle. This is, after all, a sports car, and it's all about sport and going fast. But that doesn't mean you have to suffer. This looks a little aftermarket here, but still, you get an infotainment screen, nice big, easy to control knobs for the ventilation system. So really, it's a quite minimalistic interior, but it's everything you need to have a very fun driving sports car experience. Let's see if it gives it to you. First, we start off with the stick. A little bit notchy, but kind of short throws too, so that's a good thing. Ready for takeoff? Yeah, very nice. And just look at the front end here. It's kind of like maybe an old Corvette. Infiniti kind of has that look these days, but I'm thinking old Corvette, or the baby Corvette, the Opel GT. That's what it looks like from inside. Now, I've had this car on the track, not really this one, but the Scion FRS, so check out my review of that one to see what I really think of the handling. But this one actually is better because it's actually quicker and handles a bit better than that one I tested many, many years back. But I haven't gotten into the Subaru yet, so this is really my first time in it. And it's definitely got the family resemblance. A few differences, but nothing that really stands out. It's just a really fun and torquey sports car that wants to be revved and begs you to drive it fast. Very fun in the turns. It's so nice to see a car like the BRZ here available. It's just so sporty, so fun to drive, and so minimalistic. You can see why it appeals to a young group of drivers who really like to have fun driving. You can tweak the car, you can modify it to your own taste. There's a lot of stuff out there that lets you do it, and it's just the perfect car for someone that just enjoys driving. Now, check out my review of the Miata if you want to see the convertible sort of version of this in spirit, but a lot of people don't want a convertible. They just want a car that they can drive fast, and those people that are serious about their sportiness, well, they want a hardtop because the stiffness of the hardtop really improves the handling. And so you've got it all here in the BRZ. Might not be the most comfortable car for a long trip, but these seats really hold you in when you're cornering, and it's easy to lose traction. It's not like driving the exotic cars of the day where you have to go out of your way to really touch the levels of their performance. You have to take it to a track. You can't do it on the street. This one you can have fun on your favorite back road. It'll get loose, especially if you turn the traction control totally off in track mode. I would not recommend doing that for most people, because you want that parachute safety net for most drivers that really don't know how to handle a car like this. But as you learn to drive it, as you experience it, I always say you should go into a wet parking lot with a lot of room and see what you can do. Turn that traction control off and have a little bit of fun. But don't even do it at the track, because your first time on the track in any car, you can really get into a lot of trouble. So be careful out there, but definitely have fun in your BRZ. Look, you even get a little backup monitor, not directional, so it's not going to show you where you're headed, but it's nice to have that rear view camera anyway. Not that the view out the back is so bad, but hey, you can't beat a camera, because video doesn't lie. So what was my quick drive like in the Subaru BRZ? Well, of course, it was extremely fun. This is a car about driving. It's made for driving. It's made for fun. And guess what? It is. It starts out in the mid-27s. It has the sport package with Brembo brakes, bigger wheels, better suspension, a little bit more horsepower that they've introduced. And so for mid-29s, you know, you're getting a car that is just so fun to drive. Sporty, looks great, sounds great, and still you're not suffering for tech or luxury as well. Even has heated seats. So there you go. Great little sports car, this BRZ. Don't forget to subscribe to me, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and also my Facebook page. Check out all my other videos, and thanks for watching. I'm Drivin' Ivan.